Johnson, a dairy farming. happy I married you.